Hi everyone and welcome to my channel, where I, as always, try to speak English. Without any further ado, let's jump right in. Day 20 of my English speaking channel, and my today's monologue is going to be all about friendship. So let me answer the first question. Do you prefer to have a lot of friends or just a few close friends? To tell you the truth, I was never a very social person. I never had many friends, and to this day, I still have a few close friends. And to be precise, only one close friend remained, with him we are still in touch to this day. So I've lost many friends during my life. It sounds sad, but it just happens. Life is life. Things just happen. Sometimes people come to your life and sometimes they leave after a while. It's like that. But to answer the question, I want to say that I prefer to have a few close friends, not many casual friends. Yeah. Another one. Are you still friends with someone you knew in primary or elementary school? Mm, I have to admit that I don't. I'm not in touch with any of my friends, my childhood friends. Um, to be frank, I don't really remember almost anyone that I met in my primary or elementary school. I can recall some faces. It's even difficult for me to recall the names of my peers at that time. That's an interesting thing to notice, in my opinion. What else can I add on that subject? Do I regret it? No. As I said many times on this channel, I don't know where I was going with it. Doesn't matter. I remember. Life goes on. It's like this. So you should never regret anything in your life because it formed you just the way you are. It isn't always a good thing because I deeply believe that we should um, do your best to excel, to achieve a great standard overall in your life, that you should have an aim and work hard to achieve it. So yeah, never regret, try to forgive yourself for try to forgive yourself your past mistakes and go on with your life and move on with your life. So, another question. Why do people need friends? What are the benefits of having friends? Interesting. I've never really thought about it, but it's a really good one. Do we need friends? Um, I have to say yes, we definitely need friends because no one wants to be alone. Loneliness can be killing for human soul. Uh, Actually, loneliness is a scary thing. It was the time when I was lonely, and the funny thing is that you can be really lonely, even when, even if you are surrounded with people. You can have many acquaintances, but no friends, but non-friends, not any friend. So you can have many people in your life, but still be lonely. You might not have any connection with any other human being. And I do believe we really need it. That's why we need friends in our lives, to not be lonely, to share valuable moments with each other. because what's even the point of, I don't know, of anything really, when you can't share it with the others? And what are the benefits of having friends? Hmm, I I'm inclined to think that there are many. The first and most obvious benefit is the cure for loneliness. And as I've said, we want to share our experience, our thoughts, our feelings with another person. And if you are lucky enough to have a close friends, so you can have that person in your life, and it's extremely important. It's really valuable. Can I think of another benefits? Hmm. Hmm. You can ask them for money, and if they are really your friend, they will lend you some money. But there is a saying in Poland which goes, I'm going to paraphrase it. Um, if you want to lose a friend, just lend them some money, and you will never see that person again. I don't know if that's true in your country, in the UK especially, but here in Poland, we are very careful with our money. Sometimes someone can even say that it's our national trait that we can be a bit stingy. I have to confess that I am a bit stingy. I'm not the person that is easy to part with their money. So there are many benefits of having friends, but let me answer. I've just think I've just think of another interesting question that's not in my list, but I will be really happy to answer it. Are there any disadvantages of having friends? That's an interesting one, and I'm positive that no one really thinks about it. So I think there are disadvantages, um, because when you don't have any close person, in this case we're talking about friends, so if you don't have that sort of person in your life, you don't need to worry about anyone except for yourself. Uh, it depends on you personally, but where was I going with it? It depends on you. If you don't need to take care about anyone, if you don't need to care about no one, you are in some weird sense free. And you have, when you don't have any friends, you have more free time, more time to spare on your, I don't know, your career, your hobby, your pastime, and the list goes on and on. Moving to another question. What qualities do you look for in a friend? This is getting pretty difficult. Hmm. It's the thing that I've never considered before. Hmm. What are the qualities of a good friend? What do I look for in that sort of person? Hmm. Nothing really. It's like when you meet someone and you are having a chat about any nonsense, uh, it doesn't matter, you just click with that person. Hmm. You simply feel it when you like another person or not. And if you are meant to be friends with that person, it will happen. I've never really pursued a friendship with no one, and it just happened in my life before. So if you find a person with the potential of becoming your friend, It will happen sooner or later. All you need to do is to stay in touch with that person, and things will develop naturally. So, why do some people have no friends? Hmm. With all honesty, for the most of my life, I was this kind of person that have no friends. I was extremely unpopular with other kids in school, and the things started to change uh, after I finished school. hmm Yeah, after I finished my school and when I was at university. That's when I met some close friends of mine, even though the friendship is over now. And I haven't seen them, any of my friends from that period of my life for a few years now. It's like 6 or 7. Time really flies. Time really flies. So, but why do some people have no friends? Getting back to answering the question. Hmm. I don't want to sound rude or arrogant, but sometimes people are weird. They have no interesting personality, and it's that strange feeling when it's obvious to you that something is really off with that person. I have that kind of person at my work. He's a really nice guy. He can be funny and witty, but it's weird to explain, but you just feel it. You're certain that you don't know what it is, but you are sure that something is wrong with that person. And in other cases, people don't have friends because they don't give themselves a chance to meet someone. Because let's be honest, if you spend most of your days in your mom's basement, um, how can you even imagine meeting someone new? You just need to switch off your phone, your computer, and put yourself out there to leave your home. I know, find some hobbies. Um, to put it simply, just give yourself a chance to meet someone. No one will knock on your door, because they want to be friends with you. That sort of things doesn't happen in real life. You can see it only in the films or in TV. Moving on to the last question. What's the best way to make friends? I partially answered that question already, but maybe I will add some more about this matter. So you just need to put yourself out there. You just need to leave your house and give yourself a chance to meet someone. Maybe you can go to some classes. Maybe I will one day go to English classes, and it's a great way to meet someone, some kindred spirits that enjoy the same things as you enjoy. It may be actually a good idea for me to take on some classes, some English classes. But I don't know. I will think it over. Or maybe if you enjoy dancing, singing, it can be anything really. Just go outside. And if you feel that you are unable to make a connection with other people, you just need to practice more and more. About 10 years ago, I was really unpopular with others. I, until by the age of 20, I had no friends at all. Even I didn't have any acquaintances. It's really sad, but hmm, I decided to make a commitment and to commit myself and to make an effort to meet someone to change my personality in some way. So it started with just saying hi to some people that I know, and then I moved to asking things like how are you, and sometimes it smoothly developed into a real conversation. And it was the method of trial and errors, and I hate to admit it, but there were more efforts. There were more errors than trials, if you know what I mean. I hope you do. So most of the times I was really cringy, but after a while it bore fruits. So I'm quite a social person now. It comes with an effort still to this day, but I'm able to hold a conversation, even though it's still a bit uncomfortable for me. All right, can I sum it up in some way? Hmm. It's getting a pretty long video. It looks like a long video, the longest one that I've ever made up this point. So hmm, I'm a bit proud of myself that I keep going. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next video rather sooner than later. And by this time, bye.